everybody, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Hooked on OC right here on WMDT TV 47. It's every Sunday morning at 7 o'clock now, folks. We got a full hour of all things fishing in Ocean City right here at Hooked on OC every Sunday at 7 in the morning. Little jet ski action here in October, but we're not interested in riding jet skis today. We're going out on this awesome 22-foot Sweetwater pontoon boat brought to us by North Bay Marina with my good friend Joe Eng. We'll be right back after the break. We're going to try a couple of Flounder to Route 50 Bridge and see what's up. See you in a second. Hooked on OC, we'll be right back.
Do you love fishing? Then Quiet Storm Surf Shop on the boardwalk at North Division Street is your fishing apparel go-to locale. Our newly expanded fishing section features Salt Life, Hook, Pelagic, Guy, Harvey, Under Armour, Salty Crew, Mad Hueys, and Patagonia. Of course, the largest selection of white marlin open tees anywhere. Quiet Storm Surf Shop on the boardwalk at North Division Street is your fishing apparel hotspot.
Call Spencer Yachts and Spencer Yachts Brokerage whether you are looking to build a new Spencer Sportfish or buy or sell a used Spencer or boat by any other builder. Spencer Yachts and Spencer Yachts Brokerage are the right choices for dependable and unbeatable customer service for all your Spencer needs. Building and selling custom outboards, express and sportfish yachts from our 26-foot center console to our 90-foot sport yacht. Call or email us today to become part of the Spencer family.
Sunset Marina is Ocean City's premier full-service marina resort. Sunset Marina is located just 5 minutes from the Ocean City beach and boardwalk. Sunset's charter fleet boasts the finest fleet of sport fishing boats in the Mid-Atlantic, all operated by Coast Guard licensed captains. One look at Sunset's amenities and you're hooked for good. Contact Sunset Marina today to book your fishing charter. Call 1-877-514-FISH. And now back for more Hooked on OC. Hey guys, welcome back. We are in the Quiet Storm Surf Shop, downtown Ocean City, North Division Street, right off the boardwalk. 32,000 square feet of all things skate, surf, and fish. And I'm going to tell you about some really cool long sleeves. Now that we're getting into the off season, starting off really cool in the mornings. I came over here this morning, it was 51 degrees. So you want to put a long sleeve on, and Quiet Storm's got them. Hook is the brand to get. These are really awesome Cryptek shirts they've got over here at Quiet Storm. Long sleeve with the vented under sleeve here. Really cool colors. Some of them even have hoods. Really nice hooded shirt here. They've also got the collared shirts. So if you're going to the Marlin Club Awards, you did something in the Marlin Club Awards this summer, wear one of these over there. That's a really fly way to go. If you're going into the woods, guys, bow season's open right now. Camo up top, camo here. Come on, let's go check out some Costa stuff. Costa's also got some really cool branded long sleeve apparel. Get on that. A lot of this stuff is on sale over here at Quiet Storm. Branded stuff is excluded. Come on. When you're getting all this gear, you've got to get into some of these Costa hats. Costa has really upped their game with hats. They've got this patriotic theme going. Really cool stuff. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, blaze orange in case you're going in the woods. This goes perfectly with this. And what goes perfectly with both? Costa sunglasses. Let's check them out. All right, we are here at the Costa Cabinet at Quiet Storm Surf Shop in downtown Ocean City. And I don't think anybody in town carries more sunglasses than these guys do. You can see all the way down the wall here. That is all sunglasses. And 7 cases here are Costa. 1,000 pair in stock every single day. They're gonna have what you want. And since we're on the camo tip, we're gonna go with camo in Corbina. Boom, blue mirror lens. That is tough. All right. And this one you just gotta see. This is Fantail, also in camo. Here's a kicker. Look through there. That's the Sunrise in silver mirror. If you're a shooter, if you're out there trying to shoot targets, or you're just trying to sight in your muzzle loader before the season gets going, boom, that's the way to go. And here's the place to get them. Quiet Storm Surf Shop, downtown Ocean City, North Division Street, 1 foot off the boardwalk. See you there. Hooked on OC, we'll be right back.
There's nothing more exciting than a day of offshore sport fishing. The sun, the sea, and a boatload of your friends trying to land the big one. Ocean City Fishing Center is the area's #1 charter fleet with 37 boats sailing out every day looking for the big fish. Tuna, marlin, dolphin, and shark. Every crew that sails is dedicated to your excitement. And all our captains are licensed by the U.S. Coast Guard for your safety. Head boats are also available for family fishing fun. Whether your party is big or small, call Ocean City Fishing Center. Tight lines and good times.
Hey everybody, looking for what's going on in and around Ocean City? Pick up the Dispatch. 25,000 copies in over 200 locations all around Delmarva. And the Fishin' OC Fishing Report by yours truly with pictures from Dave Messick and some of the best captains in the biz. Pick it up.
Racetrack Marine. We're your one-stop marine center on Route 589, offering boat sales and service, featuring our new line of boats. We're an authorized Seafox Center console, Sundance Skiff, and Montego Bay pontoon boat dealer, and Yamaha service center. Like to own a boat but need to know how to operate one? Racetrack Marine also offers individual training from trailering to loading to navigating our local waters. Available for new boat purchases only by a licensed captain. Don't wait. Get underway today with a new boat from Racetrack Marine.
Only one light beer has more taste, less calories, and half the carbs. This one. Miller Lite. Hold true.
Hi, honey.
Hey, you.
So I was thinking we really need to get away. What about that month-long cruise in the Mediterranean?
Hey, book it first class.
Oh my gosh, you're the best. So I'm out shopping right now and I found these really cute pair of heels.
How much are they?
They're about $1,000.
For that price, get two.
Oh my gosh, you're the best. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye. Hey, whose phone is this?
And now back for more Hooked on OC. All right, Joe, thanks for joining us today, bro. I really appreciate it. Before we get started, why don't you tell us about what goes on up at North Bay Marina? Tell us about the pontoon sales, boat sales, and that sort of thing, and what you guys do up there. You and Tommy, our good friend Tommy Fowler.
Right, sure. The North Bay Marina has been selling the same brand for 37 years. This is a Godfrey pontoon boat as the manufacturer, and this particular brand is the Sweetwater.
That's as long as we've been alive.
A long time. That's right. This particular one, you know, it's our fish model. It's got a lot of seating. It's real versatile. But our thing is a little bit different than most. We focus a lot on the performance of the pontoon boats. They've really come a long way.
And you said earlier, most people don't put those two words together. Performance and pontoon really don't go together.
Right.
But nowadays, this is not your grandfather's pontoon
That's
boat
exactly right.
Yeah.
They've changed completely as far as performance. So what we do, our secret is we use the bigger tubes, 27-inch diameter tubes.
On all your pontoons?
All our pontoons.
Okay.
And what it does, we were looking for buoyancy, carrying capacity in our shallow water out here. And the side effect of that was efficiency and speed. And then to increase that even more, what we do is we do the performance package on the bottom, which are lifting strakes. It gives more efficiency. So when people sit up front, you still maintain that efficiency. And you know, this boat, for instance, with 4 people in it, it's like mid-30s.
That's insane.
Miles an hour, yeah.
That's
so
insane.
It's changed.
And with what
quite a
engine?
bit.
What engine size is that? With the 115?
115, 140, yeah.
Okay, so 115 and 140 range. This thing's going 30-some miles an hour.
That's it.
That's insane. Yeah, that's fast. That's fast enough to pull tubes, skiers, anything like that. And we'll get to the back of the boat here in just a minute, because you guys have a tow bar and all sorts of things that are involved with this. But it's got a lot of space. I mean, you can see that this is a huge amount of space up in the front of this boat. And what size is it?
This is 22.
This is a 22. And what size do you sell? Anywhere from
anything from like 20 to 25.
20 to 25 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
And the engine options are from 115 to 140, or
we used to start at a 90 horsepower.
Okay.
But now that you can utilize more horsepower because of the performance that it's offering, we're selling more 115, 140 standard on our 22 footers.
Very cool. Yeah, and I mean the doors are super easy. Pull up, open them up, very simple. Used to have the old latch style thing here, no more. That's just a quick lifting up in and out of the track to put in there and out of there to get things going. You got awesome storage up here. Covers are in there right now, but that is a huge amount of storage space for life jackets and all things like that. Over here, more storage. Life jackets are actually in that one. I mean, that's a 6-foot storage compartment with 2 huge openings, so you can get whatever you want in there. You have short rods or broads that you can break apart, you can fit those in there. And look how comfortable it is. You got this back seat rest and everything, got another one over there. What do you say we talk about the stuff in the back of the boat real quick? You got live well, tow bar, and all the goodies in the back.
That's it, right?
Okay, let's check that out.
So one of the cool things about this model, it has the pop-up change room, which comes with a porta potty.
I get a little privacy, bro. All right, now let's fun and games over. That is really cool. All right, now we are at the Helm Station, and this seat is like super duper comfortable. I actually feel like I'm kind of in a race boat right now, Joe.
Yeah, this has got all the basic essentials.
Yeah, like a really go fast boat.
Fish finder, depth finder, GPS, a nice marine radio with 4 speakers, the basic gauge package. You know, it's got the tachometer, speedo,
all the stuff you have to have, right?
tilt gauge.
And then all your electronic gauges are right here. We got the live well going right now. Nav lights and everything is right there. It's all really easily accessible. This also comes with Bluetooth, you said?
Bluetooth.
So you want to play your iPod or your phone, you got songs on it?
Makes it really easy.
That's super easy.
No wires.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about this stuff in the back.
Yeah, so there's more storage underneath this right here. That's popular.
Check that out. So basically, you got a family you want to try and smuggle in the United States, this is the pontoon boat to do it on. That's right in gear by accident. All right,
we
so
got this.
Yeah, live well, go for it.
Live well, full of spot. This one's really convenient for that all-around kind of fishing day, beach day. We're gonna go to Assateague. I like it because these seats will pop out.
Super cool, man. Really.
And that
cool
gives a lot of room for all the beach chairs and the tube. You know, the tube's really hard to find a spot for.
You got a little bait station and everything back there.
Exactly.
A couple of rod holders.
Yeah, so there's some rod holders here.
Very
down
cool.
in there.
Just big enough to fit like a tackle box, have your gear and stuff in if you feel like it.
That's right.
A couple of cup holders for anybody that's back here partying or fishing. Tow bar.
Ski tow bar.
Now check this out. Somebody falls out of the boat like me, ladder to get back in.
A fixed boarding ladder, that's right.
You gotta see this deck too. Spin around here, Dave, show this deck. This deck is awesome because one of the things I love about this is that carpet is out the window. Joe said he hadn't sold a boat with carpet on it in 25 years, and for good reason. These decks are really super cool because when you get done, especially if you're a fisherman, you're fishing all the time, you can hose it off. You can put soft scrub on this, brush it off, get it all sudsy, and then just hose it off, and there's loads of places for it to run off and get out of here. It's a really, really cool way to do it for the deck of a pontoon boat. Like we said at the top, it's not your grandfather's pontoon boat anymore. These are really stylish, super efficient on fuel. The engines are quiet as can be. If you can't tell, the engine is running right now, and it's actually in gear. So that quiet, we're able to talk over this wind like this and get this segment done. We usually have to turn those off sometimes, in some instances when it's a 2-stroke or something back now. Nowadays, everything's a 4-stroke. This model's got what on it?
115 Suzuki.
115 Suzuki. So this particular boat is a 22 Sweetwater, 115 Suzuki. What's the price?
Low 30s.
Low 30s for this boat?
Yes.
That's boat, motor, trailer, out the door?
No trailer. We sell very few trailers.
I guess nowadays you mention that because most of the time you deliver the boat and people are keeping it on a lift or they're keeping it at their slip or whatever, right?
That's right.
Sunset Marina Boatel, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and the other thing is, you know, we focus a lot on the performance of these boats.
Right.
So from the deck down with the bigger tubes and the performance package, the way that it's set up, you know, we spend a lot of time working on that. We kind of get bored in the wintertime and figure out ways to make these things ride better and fine tune them. And again, you know, with our 115, 140 on the 22 footer, it's really hard to beat the performance of this boat.
Yeah, it really is. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it to the test because we're gonna go up here and fish the Route 50 bridge in some pretty tough conditions. We got a southwest wind blowing probably 15 to 20 with the occasional gusts a little bit higher than that. Water is not very clean, so we're gonna see how this pontoon boat drifts and reacts to the wind and the tide and that sort of thing, and give it a shot at the Route 50 bridge. Let's check it out. Joe, thanks a bunch.
Yes, sir.
How do people get in touch with you? Forgot that part. How do people get in touch with you guys up there at North Bay Marina?
Yeah, you just call North Bay Marina and ask for me.
There we go. Easy enough. Joe Ang. Here we go. Hooked on OC. We'll be right back. Are you looking for the best crabs on this side of the Chesapeake Bay? Then head on over to Crabs to Go on the corner of Route 50 and 589. For over 20 years, Crabs to Go has been bringing you the fattest, tastiest crabs on the Eastern Shore, available by the bushel or by the dozen. We also offer a full menu including shrimp, clams, oysters, scallops, lobster tails, crab meat, and soft crabs. Call ahead for fast, hot carry-out. Or stop by for our homemade crab cakes, soups, and salads. This is where the locals come. Crabs to Go, Routes 50 and 589, West Ocean City. For over 50 years, the Oceanic Pier has been one of Ocean City's favorite fishing spots. There's no need for a license, and we have on-site rod rentals, bait, and tackle. Come and go as you please for 12 hours for just $8 a person. The Oceanic Pier is on the inlet in downtown Ocean City.
Speed World at Jolly Roger Park on 30th Street, one of America's largest, the area's fastest and baddest go-kart tracks. And now, with the lowest prices in Ocean City. Speed World with 10 tracks and over 500 cars featuring the Cyclone, a 5-story kart coaster. Named by Fox News as one of the country's top new amusement attractions. Come to Speed World on 30th Street in Ocean City. Fast and furious fun for the entire family. Now, with the lowest prices in Ocean City.
Did you know you can bring in your prescription to an optical galleria? Did you know an optical galleria has a lab and makes glasses right here in OC? Did you know an optical galleria is an authorized Costa RX dealer? It's simple. An optical galleria can help you see. Make an optical galleria your destination for eyewear.
Atlantic Tackle. We know fishing. Atlantic Tackle is the Mid-Atlantic's most complete tackle store, showcasing a huge selection of rods and reels, bait and tackle, artificial lures and leads, apparel and eyewear from industry leaders like Connolly Fishing, Versatech, Bait Masters, Costa, Pelagic, Hook, Sperry, Mojo, and Yeti. Stop by Atlantic Tackle on Sunset Avenue across from Sunset Grill or visit us online at atlantictackle.com. And now back for more Hooked on OC. Alright, so here's the live bait rig that I'm using for these spot. I've got about a 6.0 live bait hook here, 5.0 works too. Got the offset eye so I can snell a hook on here. We'll do that first. Until I get my prescription Costas from an optical galleria, I have to kind of get lucky getting the line through the hole, which I did on the first try. Alright, there we go. Tag end, loop around the shank of the hook. Fingers go up inside. Over once, turn. Over twice, turn. 3, 4, 5, 6 or so. Hold it all tight. Pull your main line back. Pull the tag end tight. There's my snell. Go to the other end of my leader. It's about 2.5 or 3 feet. Barrel swivel. Very simple, just a barrel swivel. You can get them like 100 of them for $2. Helicopter goes by, pretty loud. Must be coming to rescue us. Very simple, fisherman's knot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around the main line. Back through the little loop you made right by the eye of the barrel swivel. Wet it a little. That way it slides easier. That's nice and tight. So there's my rig, barrel swivel, live bait hook. I'll cut these tag ends off. Now here's the part that will catch you some fish against not catching some fish. 2-ounce sinker goes on the main line. So I'll put this through here, maybe, sometime today. At least I'm close. I know what's going on there. The braid was busted at the end. It's not getting through the hole. There we go. So this goes on the main line. And what you see is, once I get this tied on here, you can see that's loose. All right, I'll show you why in just a second. Go to my other end of my barrel swivel to my main line coming from the rod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back through the loop you made. Pull it all tight. Here's why now. So when this sinker is sitting on the bottom and my bait's trailing back here, if the fish decides to pick it up, what he can do is he can go with it while the sinker still sits on the bottom. All right, if you're fishing these slack tides like we're going to try and do around the Route 50 bridge, you're going to want that to happen. You don't want that fish to pick that bait up and feel this 2-ounce sinker bouncing around as he's trying to pull a spot or a mullet or whatever away. So if he picks it up and he's able to pull that away and not feel much tension, you got a much better chance of catching him. He gets a chance to eat it, spin it around, swallow it whole like they do. And then what happens is, as you go to reel it up and set the hook, you'll get to here, you feel that weight, okay, Is he there? Boom, set the hook and we got him on.
You need help driving?
No, not yet. All right, there we go. Clear the bridge. I'm gonna let his head spin back to you in a second. I don't think he's much, but we got him. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Woof. That's why I was careful about that. Look at that, man. That is barely in his jaw. Just as simple as boop, and that's gone. Not sure if he's gonna make it. He's pretty close. We got the handy dandy measuring device back here, right on the back of this Sweetwater pontoon boat. Let's check it out. What do you think, Joe? What do you think? Should we appease the flounder gods and throw them back? Or are you going to give that to me? Is that right on 17? Right on 17. Joe says he's right on 17. I say he's right on 17. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's get out of here. Did you get him that time? Yeah. Okay. You sure you're not snagged? There's something. You got me doubt myself. It's a small one. You got him? Yeah, it's a sea bass. Sea bass. Eating our gulps. Fill him up. Yeah, man. Here we go. Look at this. I'm going to show you something that's impressive about a sea bass. What's that fish? 8 inches long? Legal size for a sea bass is 12.5 inches. We don't catch them back here in the Back Bay. If you catch a black sea bass that is 12.5 inches long in the back bays of Ocean City, please call me and let me know, because I'm gonna call you a liar. Anyway, look at the size of the bait this thing ate. He totally engulfed this 3-inch shrimp. This gulp shrimp totally engulfed it. It's almost half the size of the fish's body. And remember, closed season on these bad boys from September 21st now till October 22nd. No catching and keeping these guys until October 22nd. Boom. Is that another 9-inch sea bass, 8-inch gulp? At least be a small flounder. Come on. Surprise us when we get the net, Joe. Okay. Surprise us and I'll get the net. Okay. Hold on. No joking. What happened to him? Oh, he's a shorty. Nice work, man. Yeah, dude. Okay. All right. All right, guys. When you're handling flounder, do this. Be smart about it. See a lot of tourists, a lot of boat salesmen. They like to grab the line way up here and they hold them like this. I don't know why I can't get him to calm down. This fish is freaking out. Well, if you want to get him overboard quick, go right to the top of the hook, okay? The hook is the stiffest part of your rig. And then if you're handling a small flounder, get him around the body of the fish, okay? If you squeeze him back here behind the head, his vital organs are right below this. His gill plate is right here. His stomach and all of his good stuff is down here. You're gonna damage the fish if you do a lot of squeezing behind the head. So if you can on the smaller fish, grab him around the body, even if you have to push him into your shirt or something like that, all right? That's the stiffest part of the fish. No vitals in there, not gonna do any damage. Grab the hook, turn against it. If you take that hook with these long shank live bait hooks, what they do is you curve them out like this, they'll curve against themselves, they'll pop right out, and bam, as simple as that. This fish is about, I don't know, 14, 15, you think, Joe? 14 or 15 inch Paralichthes dentatus, one of my favorite words and sayings in the entire world. Paralichthes dentatus. Jim Crawl taught me that back a long time ago. Biology teacher, good friend over at Stephen Decatur High School. Down there eating 3-inch gulp shrimps. Let's get him back in the water. Having a great time on this North Bay Marina pontoon boat. Woo-hoo-hoo! You got it, brother! Make fishing great again!
Yeah, man.
Hooked on OC, we'll be right back.
Celtic Nations is your one-stop shop for all your construction needs, from exterior doors, windows, siding to a full kitchen and bathroom remodel. Celtic Nations provides quality and professionalism at competitive prices.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Celtic Nations brings old country craftsmanship to the Eastern Shore. We utilize our in-house wood shop to build unique, one-of-a-kind pieces to create the atmosphere and theme you have been searching for.
Fully licensed and insured, contact us for a free estimate at 443-614-3782 or visit us online at www.celticnationsllc.com.
We catch a lot of fish here at Hooked on OC, and my JPR custom rods are nothing but the best. Some of the finest inshore, offshore, casting, spinning, and trolling rods on the planet today. Custom rods, custom logos, all at unbeatable prices. Go to jprrods.com.
I was used for an oil change.
Someone used me to renew their license.
To help the in-laws move.
I was used for traffic court.
If we're not used in the next month,
we're going to expire.
Come on, people! Don't your vacation days deserve better? Treat them right with a week in Ocean City, Maryland. Enjoy 10 miles of free beach, great places to stay, and a fun-filled boardwalk. Visit OCOcean.com and don't miss free family events like 100 Nights of Lights.
North Bay Marina has your new boat in stock and ready for delivery. Pontoon boats with industry-leading 27-inch diameter pontoons that are engineered for comfort and versatility. They're perfect for family fishing, wakeboarding, or sunset cruising. North Bay also has a huge selection of fishing boats to get you to your favorite fishing spot in style. And the North Bay Service Department can handle any repair, including on-site fiberglass. Get on board for fun at North Bay Marina, Route 54, just west of Fenwick Island. And now back for more Hooked on OC. We're back here at the Harborside Bar Grill, folks, and it is a beautiful, beautiful sunny day here. We are all decked out, ready for some cooking segments. I'm with my buddy Phil Jones. Phil, they brought you back, man.
Again.
They brought you back. That means you did a good job.
Yeah.
You know, Bobby makes all the calls here. You know that, kitchen and otherwise. When it comes down to cooking segments, Bobby makes all the calls. He tells us what time to be here, who to bring, Dave Messick's salary, my food preferences, all that stuff. So you being here for a second time, that's a really good thing, brother.
Yeah.
So, and you actually said we're cooking something that I have never had in all the cooking segments we've done here at Harborside. Tell everybody what you're making.
Today we got a Monkfish Thermidor.
Monkfish Thermidor.
It's also called the poor man's lobster.
Yeah.
And the Thermidor sauce is more of it's a tarragon, stone ground mustard,
ooh, I like
white
that.
pepper, cream cooked down.
Anything's got
good.
Cream. I mean, I get issues down here with the getting rid of cream, but
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Especially these kind of dishes where you've got all kinds of different stuff. And it gives it that nice base, thickens it up that you're doing right here.
Yeah.
And the monkfish, like I said, I've never had it. You say you're right with that poor man's lobster comment.
Oh, yeah.
That and tilefish people use in dishes where they want to have like a lobster kind of taste to it. So we had to cook this stuff down for time purposes, but what's in the dish right now?
Right now we got spinach wilting, monkfish. We have a wild mushroom blend, and shiitake mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, and baby bella mushrooms.
Very nice.
Yeah, keeps it nice and earthy.
Does all that stuff go in the pan all at the same time?
Yeah. Well, you cook the monkfish down.
First, right?
You do the fish and the mushroom down first.
Okay.
To get everything set, and then you just
add the other ingredients.
Yep.
Yeah. You deglaze the pan with white wine like all these other guys do this. So that's part of the process with this cooking. You always get rid of the little bitties on the pan.
Yeah.
Get that incorporated into the dish. Okay. And that evaporates before you do the cream.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
And you're almost ready, right?
Yeah, she's good to go.
Now, what does this go with? Are you putting this with?
We do this on top of risotto.
Okay. Very good. Chef Ramsay would be proud.
I
would donkey!
So. I would hope so.
Did you? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. If somebody wants to, can they put this on pasta, like from the seafood pasta or something like that?
Yeah, if they wanted.
If you felt like it,
pasta instead of risotto, by all means.
All right, explain this to me one more time. That looks delicious, bro.
We got monkfish with wild mushroom mix. Then we got Thermidor sauce, which is cream, mustard, tarragon, white pepper, cooked down. It's awesome.
And you saying this is going to be a special, so basically it's not on the menu right now. You can always ask. If you'll notice when you read the menu inside, you can always ask if this is a special right now. If they have the ingredients, they will make it for you, and they will charge whatever they damn well please, is what it says on the menu. But they will make it for you. Otherwise, if you see this on TV right now, it is going to be in the restaurant. They do the best that they can with when we do a segment, having it here in the restaurant on the special board. So if you see it on TV right now, go ahead and ask for it. They're more than likely going to have it. Monkfish Thermidor by Phil Jones. I asked him a couple minutes ago if there was anybody, I thought I remembered a famous name, Phil Jones. You told me what?
It was a Welsh soccer player.
Welsh soccer player.
Not as famous as the kids.
Yeah, that's not very good. You're more famous than him then.
I hope so.
Is that monkfish?
Yep, that's monkfish.
Look at that. Is that too hot for you to eat? Go for it, brother. Ooh, look at that flaky goodness. That's my first bite of monkfish. That's delicious.
It's good, right?
That's delicious. That tastes like the claw meat from a lobster.
Yeah.
Harborside Bar Grill, West Ocean City, directly across the street from the Hooked on OC Studios. Maryland's favorite bar. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Home of the original fresh squeezed orange crush, often imitated.
Never duplicated.
Boom! We'll see you in a minute. Dude, that's delicious. Hooked on OC, we'll be right back. One of the shore's best kept secrets is a secret no more. Ocean Pines Golf and Country Club is home to the only Robert Trent Jones Sr. Championship golf course on the Eastern Shore. Ocean Pines is set amongst natural wetlands and scenic woodlands, making it a must-play. Experience golf as it was meant to be played. Call 410-641-6057 or visit us online at oceanpinesgolf.org to book your tee time today. Fenwick Bait and Tackle, located in Fenwick Island, Delaware, has everything you need for inshore fishing. They also have a full line of live, fresh, and frozen bait, and all your supplies for crabbing and clamming. Fenwick Tackle is located just over the Maryland-Delaware line in tax-free Fenwick Island, Delaware. And now back for more Hooked on OC. Talk about fresh flounder. This is fresh flounder. All right, so most of you that catch flounder know flounder's got a dark side and a white side. This is the side that he lays on the bottom with. Sometimes you'll see some of this pigmentation roll around to the other side. I even saw one flounder that had it all the way up on this side, but more than likely the white side of the fish is going to have less meat than the dark side is going to. So because of that, I like to start on the white side. You can get this side's pretty easy to fillet because of the width of the meat. This side can be a little tough, especially if you take the brown side off of it before you do the white side. So we'll do the white side first. Lively fish like this, I like to get a hold of him underneath the gills and grab him by the head so I've got a nice firm grasp of him because he's moving around pretty good. You always want to spray the fish and spray the table off. Flounder have that slime that comes off of him as a protective sheen. All right, so he's got that on there. He's really, really slippery. So hose all that off with fresh water to start. Here's what we do with the white side of the flounder. I like to fillet him into 4 pieces. So the first thing I do is I make a cut from the back of the head down the fish behind his pec fin, and then I go right down the middle, right along his vertical line. You can see the vertical line kind of comes off from his head, goes down to the center line of the fish. That's what controls all of his fins and everything. Pull this all down, straight down the middle of the fish to his tail. And you can see when I pull on that vertical line, you see those fins flapping? That's exactly what's going on. He's sending a neurological signal to those fins, and then they fire. Put the point of the knife in right against the back of the fish. You'll feel his backbone in there, and then just kind of steadily pull that meat off. Always have a nice sharp knife. Get down here to the fins, pull that off, ready to go. Flip them around. This way you're going to go in from the middle side of the meat, the thicker part, so it's easier to work with. Knife goes in the tip, work it down slowly right against the backbone. Poke it through to the other side when you get to the end. And then same thing, always pull this off nice and slow. Pulling the knife both ways as you work until you get the fillet clean. And you can see this thing gets slippery, so you always want to have a hose handy with you so you can spray this off and start from scratch. Not only is it difficult to work with, it's also dangerous because you get that knife sliding around down there and it's slippery. You have more of a chance to cut yourself doing that. dark side, a little bit different story, same thing. I'm gonna put a thumb in the gill here to keep them nice and calm. Top of the head, and you'll be able to see here, this side of the fish is much thicker than the white side. Go to the middle, right down this vertical line with the tip of the knife. Get it as straight and even as you can. All right, I'm through. Go back in from the middle, work it toward the bottom, always feeling those vertebrae. You can feel those bones of the vertebrae as you click along. It's a good indication that you're right along the backbone of the fish. Same thing, always working toward the other side. He's still kicking a little bit. Flip him around. Working underneath my arm, always making sure that if I slip, whoa, I'm not gonna stab myself. Slow work, slow work. Okay, now, don't need that part anymore. That's for the fishies and the birds. Always start with a clean surface. Lay this as close as you can to the edge of the board for the skinning. Point the angle of the knife down at about a 45-degree angle. Make that initial cut, and then use that as a spot to hold as you work the fillet off, and just kind of pull it towards you, back and forth, until it comes off, and you've got a beautiful, beautiful flounder fillet. Hooked on OC, we'll be right back.
Sunset Provisions has everything you need for a day on the water, including groceries and snacks, marine supplies, apparel for every season, ice, sodas, beer and wine, inshore and offshore tackle, Costa sunglasses, Bait Masters Tournament whining ballyhoo, and the best live bait selection in town. Call Sunset Provisions at 410-213-0081 or stop by just inside the west entrance of Sunset Marina in West Ocean City.
This is the original light beer. And 40 years later, we still brew it the same way. Because when you get something right, you don't mess with it. Miller Lite. Hold true.
And now back for more Hooked on OC. Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Hooked on OC here on WMDT TV 47. We're in Sunset Provisions right now, and we're bringing you that segment we're going to bring you every single week, the Angler's Advantage. I'm with Brian Tinkler right here in the front door of the store, and as we move into the off season and weather starts getting chilly outside, not right now, but as it starts to get chilly outside, people are going to start thinking winterization, and we're here to talk about that right now. Brian, thanks again for joining us.
Good to see you, Scott.
Yeah, good to see you too. If you don't mind, you guys have an awesome selection of winterization products here. Why don't you give me a rundown on how things work?
We got you covered from top to bottom through your crankcase lubricants for straight inboard boats and diesel boats, right through all your outboard oils, freshwater non-toxic antifreeze, heat exchanger antifreeze, the raw water side antifreeze, right through your salt terminator, boat magic for descaling and cleaning out your hoses and seawater systems, and all the lubricants and everything for whether it be steering cables, throttle cables, seawater valves, whatever needs to be lubricated to be put away for the winter.
Speaking specifically of the antifreeze, you can cut one of these and you cannot cut the other one, correct?
Yeah, there's always a lot of confusion on the antifreeze. The Freeze Band 50 is domestic antifreeze, non-toxic. You can drink it straight out of the bottle if you want. That antifreeze is for water systems.
Right.
You can use it in gray water systems if you want to. Anything that you want to use a corrosive inhibitor on or anything like that, like running through AC system or through the raw water side of engine systems, you want to use the Freeze Band 50 on.
Mechanical system type stuff.
The Banfrost 2000.
Okay.
It has corrosive inhibitors on it. It'll actually coat and lubricate the internal parts and prevent them from being damaged over the winter from being dried out and rusting up or anything like that.
Gotcha.
the Freeze Band 50 you use straight, just as it is, and the Band Frost 2000 you can cut up to 50% and still get freeze protection well below zero.
With fresh water. Cut that with fresh water?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. And you guys have got a whole line of diesel type stuff too on this display. Tell me about this.
You got a lot of additives and treatments there. Any type of fuel, whether conventional gasoline, ethanol blended gasoline, or diesel fuel, you want to use a stabilizer in the fuel to prevent phase separation in the case of the ethanol, which is really the biggest problem that people have with gasoline products. And as far as for conventional gasoline and diesel fuel, the additives will help maintain your octane level in gasoline and cetane level in diesel fuel.
Okay, you guys do a lot of the hauling right here at Sunset Marina. Huge slip for large boats up to how big?
We haul boats. We just hauled a 78 footer, so anything short of about 80 feet, right down to a John boat.
You'll haul and block those, and then you also have the boatel over here. So when people bring their boat out of the water, they're going to do a lot of stuff, not just winterization as far as the engines and water systems are concerned. They do cushions and all sorts of things like that. That's what this stuff is for.
Yeah, I mean, we have a little bit of everything here with some interior products to prevent moisture from damaging the inside of the boat. I always recommend for people that are closing up the boats and leaving them for the winter, anything they can do to get cushions, blankets, towels off the boat, take them, put them in a controlled environment, and everything will help prevent moisture damage in the boat over the winter. A lot of people don't understand with the cold and the boat being contained and everything, you get condensation in the boat, and particularly if you have natural fiber fabrics where that stuff can go, it's going to attract it, and you can end up with damage that way. If you can, the boats that are going to be undertended, anything you can do to leave hatches propped open to promote airflow and circulation, everything can also minimize that. We have some damp away dehumidifiers or chemical dehumidifiers, don't require any electric or anything like that. You can put those in there and they'll capture a lot of the moisture in the air. Something that can be, for say a 20-foot small cabin boat or something, one large one will do, or you get a 45, 50 footer, you might want to use 3 or 4 of those things. And it's the kind of thing that can be serviced throughout the winter too. If you visit the boat a couple times through the winter, and
you'd recommend putting those in there anyhow, even if you take your cushions and stuff out. Wouldn't
absolutely,
you? I think so too.
Yeah,
if you've got headliners and things like that,
that's right.
Are
You get a lot of fabric that you're not going to be able to get off the boat.
Gotcha. And I see that you have do-it-yourself kits. So for the guys that want to do everything by themselves, save a couple of bucks. But you also recommend professionals out there on property.
We have a load of professionals. You can contact the marina office, or on our website we have a list of approved contractors that have the credentials to work on the property, that being business license, insurance to protect both the boat owner and the marina operator, and we've kind of qualified these folks to be professionals to work on your boat. There's lots of tricks to the trade. Happy to share many of them. This winterization kit is kind of a formal technology to something that a lot of guys use a simple 5-gallon bucket and a through hull with a valve to use to allow you to stage your antifreeze, whether you're running it through a muff system on a inboard, outboard, or an IO or something like that. You stage the antifreeze in the system, and just as you start the motor, you can crack the valve open, and then the antifreeze is ready to go there. As far as on the freshwater side, some kind of professional tips and everything. Most boats above 25 feet are going to have a hot water heater on them. Anything you can do to bypass that hot water heater would be a great suggestion.
Just go around it.
Yeah, because those hot water heaters are going to carry 2 to 4 or 5 gallons of antifreeze in them. So if it's accessible, and some of these boats seem like they were built around the hot water heaters, but if they're accessible, go to the hot water heater, disconnect the hot side, disconnect the cold side, put the two together. We have hoses and fittings here available to do that. You can do it probably for under $10, and that's that rig you can use over and over and over again. Hook those two together, drain the hot water heater, pour just a small amount, maybe like a couple of cups full of antifreeze directly into the water heater so nothing's laying on the bottom. Run this right through the water system. You bypass that. When you're done, put it all back together so it's ready to go in the spring.
Save yourself a case of antifreeze, basically.
Well, I mean, not only that, we're in the business of selling antifreeze, but commissioning the boat in the springtime. If you take small preparations like that, when you commission the boat in the spring, you instantly have fresh water and everything instead of spending half the summer trying to get
Purge
this
that
stuff out of
Yeah,
the system.
Right.
Another thing we like to do when you're winterizing the boat is go directly to the water pump, and if you can disconnect the feed from the water pump, drain the tank right into the bilge, and then connect your supply side, that prevents you from having to dump 15 gallons of this stuff in your water tank.
Wow.
If you got a 60, 80 gallon water tank, just to get to the pickup, you got to get 8, 10 gallons of this stuff in there. So that's another little trick. Then, drain that water tank down. You pour maybe a half a gallon or a gallon of this just so you have it laying on the bottom of the tank. And same thing, when you go to commission in the springtime,
It's ready to go.
You're ready to go, and you have fresh water for the whole summer, and it's not that nasty stuff that you can't stand to smell, much less drink. Yeah.
Well, it's obvious you guys are more about the customer and the customer service stuff, because you could have just as easily said, yeah, come on in, buy as much antifreeze as you need, but these tips are going to help people save a couple of bucks.
Yeah.
And that's what we'll have them coming in here and get this kind of thing.
Yeah, and lots of that stuff they can do it themselves.
Right.
Other things people overlook, gray boxes like shower drains and everything, it's important. You can just take a little bit of Freeze Band 50, drop it in your shower sumps, bilge sump areas, anything like that, anywhere water's going to lay, and those pumps and everything can be, if there's water sitting in there, those pumps, if it freezes in there, it'll destroy the pump, and you'll have to replace it in the spring.
Yeah, very true. Website information, you said your list of vendors is on the website. What's the website?
We do,
check that out.
www.ocsunsetmarina.com, and there's a list of approved vendors that work on our property, and that's something that folks even in the immediate area can use as a resource to call in professionals to help them winterize their boats.
And the number here at Sunset Provisions to get a hold of this stuff?
410-213-0081.
Just inside the west entrance of Sunset Marina on Sunset Avenue, right out front. Brian, thank you very much. We appreciate it so much. Guys, stay tuned just a second. We'll be back with more Hooked on OC. Hooked on OC, we'll be right back. At Spencer Yachts, your ideas can become a reality in a sport fishing yacht unequaled in style, performance, and value. Spencer Yachts has taken the Carolina style and tradition of boat building with a unique look and transformed it into a world-class, high-performance sport fishing yacht. Check out Spencer Yachts currently for sale and all other sport fishing yachts available for sale with Spencer Yachts Brokerage at SpencerYachtsInc.com. Red Sun Custom Apparel is Ocean City's leader in t-shirts, embroidery, and promotional products. Simply put, the best graphics you'll see anywhere. Call Red Sun today at 302-988-8300.
Meet, touch, hear, and see creatures from across the Eastern Shore and beyond at the Delmarva Discovery Center and Museum, located in downtown Pocomoke City. Experience a variety of interactive and hands-on exhibits for people of all ages. See our newest attraction, the Wally Gordon River Otter exhibit, featuring Mac and Tuck, two North American river otters, with live programming daily. For more information, visit delmarvadiscoverycenter.org. The Delmarva Discovery Center and Museum is a registered nonprofit and appreciates the support of the community.
And now back for more Hooked on OC. Right on, brother. Thanks. That was a lot of fun. Yes, sir. A lot of fun. We really had a good time on this boat, man. Joe told us all about it. If you're interested in any of these Sweetwater pontoon boats or any of the used boats they've got for sale there at North Bay Marina, give them a call. What's the phone number up there?
302-436-4211.
Anybody that answers the phone can get you in touch with these guys. Joe Ang, Tommy Fowler, main salesman up there. They'll get you on one of these boats or any of the used boats they've got in a lot there. They also do service, full fiberglass service. They got a prop shop right next door. Really a full service facility. Caught a couple fish today too, bro.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yes.
He said he got me. He got me with the sea bass, he got me with the flounder, so he beat me. And I said, enjoy the taste of your fish. Boo-boo! I called it lucky enough to catch a keeper. We're gonna go over here in just a second and get it all cleaned up and that sort of thing. Showed you a couple of minutes ago how it's done. Make sure you cut those two sides, you know, all that good stuff. You get 4 good fillets out of a flounder if you do it right. thanks very much again. Tell
You guys,
Scott,
thank you.
Tell Scott, thank you very much for letting us use this boat. We're going to probably be using it all next season.
Yeah, man.
And folks, thank you very much for tuning into another episode of Hooked on OC here on WMDT. A full hour every Sunday morning. All right, stay tuned next time. We'll see you then.